Hey everyone, so this is going to be a follow-up video to one that I did recently where I was running a Traveler nylon string semi-acoustic guitar, I guess you could call it, through the TC Electronics Plethora X5 and then using the Boss AC-2 acoustic simulator. And someone had pointed out that even though my idea for the video was to set up kind of a solo acoustic board where you could have different things at your disposal, that it's not really the best to use the acoustic simulator with something that's already simulating an acoustic guitar. It might be a little bit overkill. So I thought I would, before I pack all this stuff up, try something different. I grabbed an electric guitar, so I'm going to be using my Les Paul today, and still using the same board setup that I built in that video, but I'm not using the Clover preamp anymore. So again, I'm going to use my Les Paul, and then I'm also going to switch over and use my Telecaster guitar. So enough talking. Let's see. I'm on the neck pickup of the Les Paul right now. All the controls are pretty much straight up. Let's see. That's with the volume all the way up. Don't feel like it's getting like too out of hand. It doesn't feel like it gets boomy or anything. That's nice. Let's turn up this control. That is the body. So obviously that's too much just on the neck pick of a Les Paul. That might be a little not enough. Yeah, that gets way too tinny. Let's put it back there. Might even be able to put it. That might be a little boomy there. Let's see, what about the top end? Even with it all the way up, it's still kind of usable. Let's go from the standard to the jumbo. And again, I'm not using anything on the Plethora right now. That's the compressor. What about the doubler? You feel that when it goes from kind of the mono signal in front of you to the stereo spread. If you're just listening on your phone, it might be hard to hear, but maybe with some headphones. That's really cool. I think a lot of people think of the Mimic doubler as something that you can double up, maybe chugging distorted parts, make yourself sound like a multi-tracked James Hetfield or something, but don't discount it for what it can do for just clean sounds or acoustics too, and just helping you go from a straight in front of you mono sound to something that's really got a really wide left and right spread. That's with the octaver built on. The octaver really gives it kind of organ quality the way I had it set. Chat tremolo. It's kind of cool. I don't know that I use it all the time. And then the reverb. It's here without the doubler. Cool. Let's see, what about the enhanced? I'm going to turn off the reverb. Cool, and then the piezo. Are all cool. Let's switch to the middle position pickup. So I've got the neck and the bridge. Back to the enhanced. I've got the tone and the volume up all the way on both of those. about just the bridge pickup now? Actually sounds a little, especially without the compressor, it sounds kind of thin. Let's see, back to the jumbo. That helps some. I'm still not really running a preamp, it's more just the acoustic simulator. And, you know, this is the idea that, say I'm doing this solo acoustic set I set up in the first video, but now I'm actually using a Les Paul. I don't think that I'd like to keep the same thought process for that video, where it's like I'm not going to be doing like fuzzy guitar solos or looping things or anything like that. Just using an electric guitar instead of the nylon string guitar that I was using. The doubler is doing its thing in stereo again. So of these, let me try this. I'm gonna roll off the tone to about 5. It took out the brightness, but it didn't really add to where I feel like it's lacking at all. So, at least on the Les Paul, I think the rhythm, or the neck pickup is really going to be where it's at for that. And of course, I wanted to hear the difference between humbuckers and a single coil pickup. So that was a Les Paul. Let me unplug real quick. And I'm switching over to my trusty Telecaster. It's a Nashville Telecaster, so it's got the middle pickup from a Stratocaster. Let's start on the neck pickup with this one, which I like for the clean stuff. Let me use that tuner that we have on here real quick too. I love the big bright display of the Plethora tuner. There we go. There we go. So, volume and tone are all the way up on this. That's what you would have without the pedal. Even on the neck pickup, it still sounds very electric, but with this, that's helping. What if I mess with the body? Big difference. Let's bring that back up. Maybe not that high. Kind of sounds good. Not where it was, kind of between 12 and 3. The high end. I don't want it that high. Actually, it's not too bad. This is on standard. No compressor. See the difference in the compressor there? Really using it to push the sound. To really help with the very quietest notes and make them just stand out as much as the loudest notes. Doubler. That's cool. The octave. Tremolo. Really like what that does. And then the reverb. The tremolo is not for everything. I could just sit here and play with this all day. Let's go to the next position on the pickup, which is, well, I'll just do this. It's going to take forever. I'm going to go to the middle position, which is just the middle pickup of the Telecaster. So a position we didn't have it with the Les Paul. Let's see, I'm not really messing with that much on the pedal, but I think it sounds pretty decent. You get that volume knob. It's like you tap it just wrong on this Telecaster, it gets a little fuzzy on you. There's the enhanced. Let's hear that with some of the effects on. Octave might be a little overkill. And I have the effects loop coming right after the compressor and before the doubler. I don't want the AC simulator to have to be processing too much weird stuff that it might not be expecting. I'd rather let the Plethora take the load on that stuff. Alright, and last but certainly not least is going to be the bridge pickup on the Telecaster. It's kind of cool being able to play with that sound up above the 12th fret, almost getting into mandolin territory as far as your sound with it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I think I like the bridge position on the Telecaster more than I was liking the bridge position on the Les Paul. The neck position was probably my favorite with the Les Paul, and then, I don't know, with this Telecaster. I feel like each of them has got some good options to it. Let's just go ahead and knock out the other ones in between. So this is going to be kind of a combination of the middle and the neck pickup. See, I feel like that's almost got that same problem that the Les Paul did. I still like it a little bit better, though. And let's see, this would be the middle and the bridge pickup together. Yeah, especially with the octave and really with the doubler too. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, kind of interesting. I'm glad that I tried that out and that the person pointed that out, that I should really try it with the electrics. Yeah, I think just like I was expecting, I like the Telecaster a little bit better. But that's just my impression with doing this video, and it's all been shot in one go, no edits or anything like that. So let me know what you think. If you agree, if what guitar do you use with your AC-2, or is there anything else you're curious about? Let's talk about it, and I will see you in another video here soon. Thanks.